Good evening, parents and students. This is Miguel Quinones, your student's math teacher, or as I like to be called, your student's coach. I'll be coaching them through their math learning, and I wanted to send you a short video today to show you how we'll start the class tomorrow and further. So I've set up a few links for everybody. The main link is right here, and I'll have this link on this email and also on the Google Classroom. So this is the daily agenda doc, and at the very top of the doc we have a bunch of little icons that I created for sites that we use to help us learn this material. I even made a bunch of videos myself if you want to learn how to solve the Rubik's Cube. They're right there. I have the link for my first period and my third period since they are both IM1, and also for my college algebra class I've been giving you that link as well. It'll look kind of like this one. You can see it's almost the same thing. So everybody's getting the same video right now. It'll work the same. So here tomorrow at 8 o'clock, if you're my first period, or 10:30, click here and it'll take you to Zoom. And of course, Zoom is the video conferencing site. And we also, I've also used Google Meet, which is the same thing as Zoom, but I'm trying Zoom this year. Anyway, tomorrow it'll be here, and I'm not too interested in seeing the gallery of everybody. Mostly you're going to be seeing my screen, and I'm going to be talking, and you're going to be exploring certain websites that I open up, and we're going to do some practice. So when you open it up tomorrow, I recommend to click on this maximize tool, and then it'll just show you my screen, okay, instead of this picture of Yoda. Anyway, so that'll be tomorrow. Then each day I'm going to put in this little tab what we're working on. And so for example, Thursday, all I do is I right click and I'll insert above, and then I'll type in Thursday's agenda and all of our assignments and what we do. So the current day will always be in the top. During the class, sometime I'll be doing this daily engagement link. And this is basically a way that I'm going to take roll, and students will answer a few questions, and then that'll timestamp, and I'll take roll that way for I call it the daily engagement. I want to make sure that everybody's engaged and trying their best. We only have an hour, and I'm going to stay with the class the full hour. Sometimes I'll do notes for, 20 minutes, and I'll stay while you guys do the practice. And everybody, if you have questions, I'll be here to help. When I do notes, I'm going to be using this app called Squid, and I'm able to write on this little thing, just like if I do on a whiteboard. You can see all the squids that I did last year and years before. I've used this program for a lot. So here's my notes, for example. That had a lot of notes. It must have been a review or something. In this program, you're able to see clearly. I can zoom in, for example, let's say I'm doing this problem, and then in your screen, I'll zoom in so that you can see clearly, and I can write some more. I do want to hear you guys ask questions. And for example, here I could put, I don't know what this answer will be. Let's see, 2, 4, 4 minus 1, 3, right? So my input is -1, the output is 3. Anyway, so forth. I can zoom in, I can do all kinds of stuff. So I'll be asking for you guys to take notes. The notes, you'll be posting them in Google Classroom. Let's open that up real quick. So all of my students are already in Google Classroom. And the very first assignment here is a link to the exact same thing. So we're going to do a little loop. See? So this is another way that you can open up this daily agenda, which is where everything will start and end here. We'll talk about this tomorrow. I just wanted to, just give you a little overview real quick. I don't want to make this video too long. So we'll use Khan Academy for practice some problems. Symbol Lab is a website that shows you um, how to do each step. GeoGebra is a graphing one that you can design all kinds of cool stuff. So we're going to use them little by little, not all at once, of course. And I'll put my email on the top of the Google Doc so you can show. You can click on it and email me, and I want my students to not hesitate to ask me any questions. I don't know. So here's a I don't know, f of x. You just put y equals x squared or something. Something simple, right? So there's a graphing tool, and we'll explore how that works. All right, so we got that one. The meet. I'll be there. I'll be with you guys for the full hour, and I think we have another hour optional at the end. If you have any questions, I'll be here always. Emails. What else can I say? Let me just come back to my the daily engagement link will be something like this. I haven't decided exactly what questions I'll ask every day, but basically I'll be asking you for your name, of course, what period you're in, and how are you feeling about what material we covered. I might ask you a couple questions like, what did we cover in class, and just something real simple. And this will tell me that you were in class at that period, in the moment. Okay. Lastly, I am going to record each class, and I'm going to put links right underneath here. And you'll be able to view the lesson in case you missed it or in case you need to go over something. But you won't get credit for being present at the time. But it's okay. It's not a big deal if you miss one or two. But we want definitely for you to be there 90% plus of the time, of course. Okay, so I'm looking forward to meeting you guys tomorrow. And parents, please don't hesitate to email me if you have any concerns. But encourage your student to email me for things that they can handle. Okay. Oh, here's the hub support. That's at 1:45 Tuesday through Friday. And even after that time, you can still contact me. I'm glad to help. I do make little tutorial videos if you need one. Make it specific for you, and I can even put the links on the same page. That's about it. So again, you'll see a link to this page on this email. You can just go to Google Classroom, and you'll have a link to this particular page, or in your Aries, you'll have a link to that particular page. So everything is going to take you right here. We should call this like home base or something. Okay. All right, guys, have a great evening. I hope that you're doing well, and everything will be figured out in its proper time. Great to meet you. Have a good night. Let me close this off. This always takes me a while to cancel this recording. Click. Click. I mean,